Paint the Spanish flag on my face with me whilst I get you ready for the Spanish F1 race weekend. To finish up this triple header, F1 will be racing in Barcelona between the 30th of May and the 1st of June. And here are the UK timings. The circuit that F1 is racing on is the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya, which is a circuit that has quite a bit of history in F1. Part of the reason why this track has history is because it was used as a pre-season testing track, and the reason why it was used as a pre-season testing track is because it's known as a bit of an all-rounder. And we can see that from the fact it has 66 laps, 2 DRS zones and 14 corners. It's quite an in-the-middle circuit. But also, looking at the circuit layout, it has long straights and a mix of corner speeds, so aero performance is going to be key. However, there are some downsides to this circuit. It's not exactly known for its overtaking opportunities, so overtakes mainly happen in turn 1. Therefore, I'm not surprised that 91% of races have been won from the front row, and 24 races have been won by the pole sitter. Similarly, they've never red flagged a race, although there has been 9 safety cars. Also, I think there's a lot to learn about what we can expect for this race based on what happened in 2024. For example, being on the cleaner side of the track and getting a toe was really powerful. Also, we saw a number of undercut attempts. The wind had a negative impact on the number of overtakes that could go on, and dirty air was a real issue. Next up is tyre talk time, and Pirelli have selected the C1s to C3s, which is no surprise given how this circuit affects the tyres. For example, they get pretty hot. After all, the track is meant to be about 50 degrees this weekend, so tyre wear is going to be very important here. And I'm expecting most to aim for a soft to medium to soft strategy, although I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some drivers aiming for a one-stopper using the mediums and the hards. Moving on to the weather, it is currently set to be sunny in the mid-20s, and there's going to be a gentle breeze. Finally is the news related to this race weekend. Firstly, Victor Martins will be taking part in FP1 for Williams. Secondly, Stake are bringing a significant upgrade, although to be fair, apparently most F1 teams will be bringing an upgrade because they're going to be bringing a new front wing. And that's all because the new technical directive in relation to flexi wings is coming into play this weekend, and that's to do with the front wings. And that's why it's quite difficult to predict who's going to win this weekend, or at least who's going to be on the podium, because depending on who you ask, they have very different opinions regarding whether this new technical directive is going to make a major difference.